G'day, how yous all going?
Hey bud, how are
This is
you?
Ian Harris from Australia here, and my little buddy Valentine.
Hello, I'm Valentine. How yous all doing? Hello. G'day, Ian.
Yeah,
Hello.
so we're going to show you how to repair or change a part of a painting you're not happy with since you finished it. So this is an acrylic painting, and we're going to show you, here's the painting that we're talking about.
Hey, have a look at that, eh?
Okay, so let's go over to the table and get
Cool.
this thing going.
Cool. I can't wait. Let's go and paint. Come on.
I put masking tape around the edge where I want to repair, which is this sky. I'm not happy with the red colour, too cherry red for me, doesn't suit. So I've masked up and used a scalpel to get the shape, because it's an uneven shape, and I've just masked up here. I've grabbed a little bit of sandpaper. Because I had this painting spray varnished, I've just roughened up the surface area again. So my acrylic. Alright, we've got our area taped off as I said. Get my white paint, it's got a little bit of retarder in it, and we're just going to block this in with white again so as we can redo the sky in this area. Okay, so I've blocked in the area white again so as we can get our sky colour to the way I want it to look. Okay, I've got my medium retarder in the yellow. I'll start with yellow down the bottom. I've got a 2-inch brush here, and I want to start with yellow and come back to this corner and sort of bring it up to nothing. Okay, just like that. Alright, now I'm using the crimson red on the same size brush with acrylic again. Now I'll probably start from about here. It's a very strong colour. I'll get it on there. Then I want to wipe the brush, just wipe it. Okay. And then bring this down into the yellow. Like so. Now what I'm going to do is just add a tinsy bit of white to that, because that's looking too cherry red, and that's going to help bleed that red across the canvas and soften it. Okay, now I'm getting the phthalo blue with the retarder, and up the top here, start at the top. And blend that down into the reddish colour. Not too dark, so what I'm going to do now, just to loosen the load and lighten it and give us a bit more function, is add some of the white to that, just to, that's it, just so it softens the colour back. That's the way I'm looking at it. We can probably go for a bit of purple. I'm just going to stab some purple in it as well, just like so. I don't want to kill too much of that red. Now see, that's looking a bit brushy, but that's fine, because what I'm going to do is get some of that white again and mix it up. There we go. See, I put the retarder in it, it's making it flow. Okay, that's looking fine to me. I'm happy with that. I'm going to put some white just to intensify where the actual sun is or was when it was setting. It's here somewhere.
I'm just dabbing it on with the filbert brush. And I'll get a dry brush to blend it. Just blend that into the yellow, scratch it in, scratch the edges in so it's a smooth transition there. Scratch it in around the edges. And now I've grabbed my favourite fan brush I like to use for the clouds, just using white with no retarder. And as you, I'll just put a choppy row of clouds here somewhere. That'll do. Okay. I'll find my blending brush and blend that down. Not too heavy. You can see this has brought through some of the underneath colours, which is allowing those clouds, in my view, to have the sunset colours in them. I'm doing this first layer of the cloud and then I'm going to dry it so it doesn't bleed so much. I want to get some white again, do the same, just down here somewhere, have probably a chitty choppy row of clouds. These are, just point them off into the, like so. Then I'll get the blending brush. I hope I haven't got too much of that purple in there. I'm just using the corner and I'm going to bleed that down into there as well. And this will be the first layer of my clouds. Okay, I've dried that. I'm going to get the white again. While I dried it, see how it's bleeding all the purple, the colours into the white. Hopefully I've dried it enough. We can get these clouds virtually highlighted and a bit more dimension. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. That can feather off there again. I will still blend this down. These are just a cheap, quick, cheats way of doing clouds, really. Just stab them in there and put something up here as well. Just something to, they're cheap, easy ways to do clouds. So I'll blend this one in up here. Blend this one. And then we'll get this down. I better do these long skinny ones first before they dry on me. Give him a tail out there, that's it. I'll get this down. But as I said, they're just a cheats. I look at it as a cheats cloud. It's easy to do, and as you know, doing clouds, sometimes they can be really mind-blowing and mess you up in the head and you get confused and frustrated, but they're an easy, convincing cloud to do. I'm making sure I got light and blended with background colours in between to create layers of clouds too, eh? Alright, I'll pull the tape off, if I can find the edges of it, nice and carefully. See now that bit there, where it looks like a straight line, that is what I've got to repair. Right, so I've mixed up the colours of the trees here again, and I'm just going to sort of blend this where the transitions are, just to hide it. Alright, I've got the other colour here, so where are we? We'll probably just need a little bit there. Still looks like a straight line. trouble. Put something out here. There, maybe here. I might stack a bit over here as well. Okay. All right, Valentine, that was a good exercise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was solid, bud. Loved it, loved
Yeah,
it.
because we weren't happy with that sky. That sky was horrible.
Yeah, I told you that sky looked like shit.
I know. But anyway, let's just show the people here.
Oh,
Look at
oh,
the
get it up, get it up. Oh,
So we've changed the cloud.
oh,
You can
cool,
see the size
cool,
changed and all
cool.
that.
Looks good.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I hope they liked it. Did you like that?
Goodbye. Good luck.
And good on ya.